These cities were erased by fire from the sky, according to the Bible. Imagine two wealthy, powerful cities, full of life, technology, trade, and pleasure. And then, in a single night, they vanished forever. This is the terrifying story of Sodom and Gomorrah. And what happened there might be a warning for humanity today. Sodom and Gomorrah were ancient cities located near the Dead Sea. They were rich, advanced, and full of people who believed they could do anything they wanted. The Bible describes them as cities filled with extreme sin, violence, and moral corruption. People rejected God and lived only for pleasure, power, and pride. The cries of the cities reached heaven. And God decided to investigate. God sent two angels to Sodom, disguised as ordinary men. They visited a man named Lot, Abraham's nephew. Lot welcomed them into his home, but the people of Sodom surrounded the house. They demanded to harm the visitors. This moment revealed how deep the corruption had become. The angels warned Lot, "We are about to destroy this city. You must leave immediately." Lot hesitated. He had wealth, property, and family in Sodom. But the angels grabbed his hand, his wife's hand, and his daughter's hands, and pulled them out of the city. They gave one terrifying command: do not look back. They fled toward the mountains as dawn approached. Then it happened. The sky turned dark. Fire and sulfur rained down from heaven. The cities burned. The ground exploded. Everything was destroyed. The Bible says Sodom and Gomorrah were completely wiped out. No survivors. No buildings. No trace of civilization. It was one of the most dramatic judgments in biblical history. As they were escaping, Lot's wife looked back at the burning city. The Bible says she instantly turned into a pillar of salt. Why? Some say she missed her old life. Some say she doubted God's warning. Others say she was attached to her wealth and past. Her story became a symbol of attachment to sin and disobedience. Today, many believe these cities were near the Dead Sea. Some scientists have found evidence of ancient destruction and high heat in the region. Others believe a massive explosion or natural disaster may have occurred. But the Bible presents it as divine judgment. Sodom and Gomorrah are not just ancient cities. They represent a society that lost its moral compass. The story warns that civilizations can fall when they abandon justice, compassion, and God. It is a story about freedom without responsibility. About pleasure without purpose. About power without morality. Many believers compare modern society to Sodom and Gomorrah. Technology, wealth, and freedom are at their highest levels. But morality, meaning, and faith are often ignored. The story asks an uncomfortable question: could humanity be repeating the same mistakes? In the New Testament, Jesus mentioned Sodom and Gomorrah. He warned that judgment would come again, but people would not be ready. He said some cities would face even greater judgment if they rejected truth. Sodom and Gomorrah were erased in one night. People laughed, lived, and slept, and never woke up. Lot escaped. His wife looked back. And the cities disappeared forever. So here is the question: if you were told to leave everything behind to save your soul, would you look back? Because the Bible says the past can destroy you if you cling to it. And sometimes, survival means letting go of everything you love.